today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to like and until the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the Savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander, I'm telling him this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zios, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of number 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.
But now you're getting hit. Iranian missiles have your entire sky lit. And you cry victory and say you didn't start this. But the whole world sees that your lies are distorted. Now you feel terror like the Palestinians. How does it feel to have bombs dropped on your civilians? You could have avoided all this if you wanted to, but humanity never expected good behavior from you Jews.
Yo, mic check. What's going on, everyone? Can you all hear me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me.
Boom, Tel Aviv, this is what you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, 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 Tel
1 in the chat.
You brought this upon yourself. It's
1 in the chat if you can hear me.
No one believed they would strike so deep. Not Tel Aviv, but in the dead of night with no warning, the sky
Can you hear me, yeah?
lit up. The world watched in celebration as the Iron Dome.
Come on, guys, I know you know the lyrics.
And in that moment, the balance of power began to shift. Tel Aviv, this is what you get for all your evil deeds. Tel Aviv, you brought this upon yourself. It's your time to bleed.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? I hope you like the little intro there. Hopefully you guys can hear me all okay. As you can see, I'm in a different setup today. I'm not sure how the Wi-Fi is gonna work. So let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me loud and clear, guys. It's day 16 of the Iran war. Day 16 of the Iran war. We've got 23 people locked in. I just need a 1 in the chat, loud and clear. If you can see me good, if you can hear me good. Just need a 1 in the chat, guys. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing? I don't know, I can't see the chat moving. Don't know if you guys can even hear me right now. I want to check my phone, but I'm using it as a hotspot because right now I'm not indoors, so I don't know if it's working good. Can you hear me? Anyone? I'm gonna have to check. I hope you're all good though. If you can hear me, I hope you can. I hope you're all good. Well, let me just double check on my phone. Don't want to mess up the signal though. Very well, very well. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Jazz, for telling me. I'm glad you all are all okay. Today is day 16 of the Iran war. I know it's a later stream today. I had some stuff going on indoors, so I've had to relocate temporarily. We're in a hotel right now, so as you can tell, the background's different, the setup's a bit different. Oh, we got a super chat already. Izzy, thank you, Izzy, so much. It's always Izzy. I appreciate you so much. W, that's a big W, yeah, for Boom Boom Tel Aviv. What a banger. What a banger. What a banger. What a good song, what a good song. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. I've just been seeing so much destruction, you know, in Israel. It's always good to see, you know, some karma for the Zionist terrorists. But thank you so much, Izzy. You're a legend. Always, you're a legend. What's going on, Lanko? What's going on? Soon you will realise. Zimmy's here. Jazz is here. All is good except Satan is still with us. I know. It's not good. It's never good when Satan's still with us. Do you guys think that Satan's alive? Or do you think it's AI? Or are we going a bit too far down the conspiracy route if we call this AI as well? It's a good thing to start off with, to be fair. It's a good thing to start off with. Apologies, the stream might be a little bit laggy today. It might be a bit slower loading some videos. But we're going to try our best. We're going to try our best to work through it. It's a bit of a later stream as well. I know you guys said you wanted the later stream, so let's see if we get some more people tuned in at this time. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, day 16 of the Iran war. Boom Boom Tel Aviv wakes me up in the morning. Yes, Jazz. W Jazz. He's hiding under the dome of rock, probably. Maybe is he? Maybe. But yeah, so as you guys know, it's day 16 of the Iran war. We was out on the streets yesterday. We didn't do our normal update video. Not sure if you guys saw. We did go out and interview people. Ask them how they felt about the war, that sort of thing. There's a few videos up. I posted some clips of it earlier on my YouTube channel. But yeah, we didn't get to do our normal news coverage. So now here we are. We're going to start off with Netanyahu. What's going on, Opinionated? Thank you for tuning in. Andrew, Craig. Craig said it's AI. We'll have a look. So, fair, but we are going to start off the day with it. So as you guys probably know, Netanyahu went missing for a few days. Yeah, we don't know if he died. We don't know if he just... Who knows, but... Netanyahu did release a speech, like it may be true. The video looked like it did look like he had 6 fingers, but the question is it just like a bad quality video, you know, because it did look like kind of like the palm of his hand, so we're not too sure. But let's start off with that sort of subject anyway. Wait, Seafair in Pontite said, evil is real, we can see that evil exists, therefore Satan exists and he's the king of evil. Yeah, good point. But yeah, so this is yesterday, and basically there was a meeting that took place between all the high-ranking Israeli officials, and for some reason Netanyahu did not attend the meeting. Yeah, interesting. But this is like today. Oh wait, so sorry, we got 14 hours ago, Iran's Revolutionary Guards came out and said that if Netanyahu is alive, they vow to hunt down and kill him. I mean, yeah. So guys, if he's not dead, you know, give the Iranians time. Sasha, boom, low. Nice for joining us, Sasha. But yeah. So anyway, Israel. Why does it say the post is not available? Don't know if it's just the internet. Okay, cool. So Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, came out with a tweet today. It was about seven hours ago. If it ever loads, that is. I'm sorry guys about the lag today. It is going to be not the best connection because we're using the hotspot. I've got my phone as close as I can to the window. But yeah, anyway, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said, they said I'm what? Watch. And he posted this video. Let's have a look at it.
תודה. מה שאלת אותי? ראש הממשלה אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת? אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי.
We have got some lag. Let me try to rewind it and play it again.
תודה. מה שאלת אותי?
ראש הממשלה אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת?
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
אתה יכול להראות לנו?
פה. פה. ראית?
יפה מאוד.
לחיים.
ראש הממשלה מסר
Yeah, so it is lagging a little bit,
לאנשים
but
שיוצאים ומתאווררים.
basically he's posted this video and he's claiming that, you know, this is him, this is Netanyahu. It's obviously in terrorist language, so I don't really know what he's saying, but...
לצה"ל, למוסד, אנחנו עושים דברים ש...
Anyone know what he's saying? Anyone know how to translate
ברגע
this?
זה, אבל עושים דברים מכים באיראן חזק מאוד.
Yeah, it's really lagging, but we don't care anyway what he said. Basically, he's posted this video claiming that he's alive. Yeah, it seems most of the people, some people think that he's alive. I mean, a lot of these people in the comments we've got, I'm glad he's alive. Death is too easy. I want the Ariel Sharon way. You know, we've got Adam. He said, nice try, but no one's buying it. Looks fake. You're gonna have to try again. Where is Netanyahu? Oh. Jackson Hinkle commented, he's not there yet, but we all know where God will send him. Sullivan said the worst news that we've ever received, the world's ever received. Yeah, as you can see, no one's happy to see this video, you know. Yeah, everyone's saying that they seem to believe it's him. I said take off the mask, this isn't Netanyahu. And the reason why I said that is because of this picture. It's a bit interesting. This is like a picture of Netanyahu from the side. Put subtitles on your video, I'm deaf. I don't know if I can do subtitles live. I don't know how to do that, to be honest with you, brother. When we do the replays and the clips, it should subtitle it. But yeah, this is Netanyahu from a side image. And this is him today. Interesting. Doesn't really look the same, but I don't know, unfortunately guys, it's looking like he might be alive. Also, of course, I think that if Iran did kill Netanyahu, I think that they would announce it, you know. And they also came out earlier and said, you know, if, they vowed to hunt him down and kill him if he is alive. So I don't know. What do you guys think? A figure with six fingers and 6 toes is explicitly stated in both the Bible and the Torah. Craig said, I can drink foam latte without getting any on my lips. So I'm guessing you think that maybe it's a fake video. Yeah, I don't know guys. Unfortunately, like, I'm thinking that, you know, that's probably him. Maybe it's a body double or something, but either way, we've still got an illegal Israeli terrorist in charge, you know, committing war crimes, that sort of thing. So I don't know. I wish I could have brought you guys some better news, but to be honest, it's looking that he might be dead. It's looking like he might alive. Dudley said he's not dead. We can all hope and wish. Yeah, exactly that, man. He might not be dead now, but I suppose his time is coming. The Iranians don't play about. But yeah, should we start off some more positive news anyway? I know that wasn't the best start. We all did want a different answer, I'm sure. But we can always start with some great videos of Israel getting hit. So, the war has been raging on for 16 days. And Iran is showing no mercy. Especially to Tel Aviv, to Israel. The reason why it's so peak for Israel, especially, is because Iran strike America. Of course, they strike American bases throughout the region. They're not actually directly striking America, you know. But Israel, they're literally across the water. So they're getting hit, and they're getting hit hard. Let's play some videos for you guys. So we had breaking report yesterday. Mer News reported that waves of Iranian drones were launched towards Israel's cyber intelligence units and centers. Let's play the video. I don't think we've got any sound for this one, but you can just see loads of launches in this one. And yeah, it looks like Iran are not backing down anytime soon, at least. I mean, look at these videos, crazy stuff. It's a shame we haven't got any sound. Callum said you'd rather Netanyahu be held accountable and have to suffer a long life in prison. Wishful thinking. Dominic's here from Scotland. Shout out to you, Dominic. Thanks for tuning in, man. But yeah, Iran are hitting Israel hard still, guys. Don't worry, they're not backing down. Because yesterday as well, we saw an Iranian missile fall in Eilat. There's a few videos of this the Eilat strike. Sorry, we're gonna play a few of them if they ever load. So here's one of the missiles falling.
יו, תראו איפה נפל. מאחורי הבית. תראו איפה נפל.
Sorry about that, guys. I just touched my screen and forgot the light was up there. Let me rewind it.
מאמי נפל פה. יו, תראו איפה נפל. מאחורי הבית. תראו איפה נפל. יו.
Yeah, Iran are not they're not giving them any breaks, you know. We've got more footage of the Eilat strike as well. The Eilat strikes, should I say. This is footage from a site where a missile fell. Like I said, apologies for the delay on the video's low personal hotspot right now. But yeah, here's another video. So yeah, some more impacts there. You can hear some settlers crying in the background. We've got some more footage of the missile impacts in Eilat, which is in southern occupied Palestine. Got a couple of clips here from it as well. You got that one, and this one as well.
Wow.
So yeah, still getting hit. This one we already saw, and we've got another bit of footage from the moment when the Iranian missile struck its target in Eilat. Big boom there. Big boom there. Not a good day to be a Zionist terrorist. It's never a good day to be a Zionist terrorist, is it, guys? Anyway, so look, this is how the Zionists, these Israeli settlers, treat their own people. Of course, there's not just Jews living in Israel, or should I say occupied Palestine, but there's also Christians and Muslims. And we're about to show you some footage of basically when the bombs were going off, when Iranians were hitting, targets in Israel, all across Israel. When people are trying to take refuge in a bomb shelter, it appears that some of these guys are extremists, because, well, when a Christian family wanted to take refuge in a shelter from Iranian rockets, Israeli settlers actually stopped them from coming in. Let's play the video. He said this is, let me read it out to you. So, he said this is the private shelter for only Jews, and I do not give a shit about you. He has a dog that bit here. Oh my God, heavens! What is it with you and the dog? Listen. What is the problem? What is the problem? You are not passing. You are not passing, and do not do dirty for me. I don't know if these subtitles are bang on. This is the private property of the building. This is private property of the building. Yeah, the setup, but they. Yeah, basically the subtitles are a bit, I think they're like auto-generated or something, but AI, but you can see basically this is what happens if you're a Christian and you're not a Zionist Jew in Israel, then you're not getting in. Follower on Kick, thank you Jordan's Mac, even though I think you're a bot, but yeah, thank you anyway. So yeah, this is how Christians are getting treated in Israel. You're right, Judge. Yes, they are racist. They are racist people. And we had former Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett came out and said that Israel may have to wage a war against Turkey after Iran if Turkey attempts to create any type of Islamic alliance. He says that any Islamic alliance would automatically be considered terrorism and a threat to Israel. Let's play this video. Is it in English? I can't remember.
Let me just ask you whether there's a risk of further confrontation with Turkey based on comments that you said in the past.
Well, we need to ensure that Erdogan doesn't create a new alliance of radical Islam Sunni version, meaning an axis between himself, Julani, Qatar, and Hamas. We've been facing for many decades the Shiite radical Islam, and I hope that Turkey doesn't choose to foment terror and Islamism in its power. It's up to Turkey ultimately. If they seek peace, we definitely want peace, but if they try and surround us with terror, we will not sit idle.
Let me just ask you whether
all the Zionist terrorists are the same, man. They're all the same. They just want war. They just want terrorism. And then Turkey's foreign minister, Hakan Fidan, said Israel's closure of the Al-Aqsa Mosque to worship is an extremely dangerous step that could trigger a new outrage in our region. We were speaking about the other day that, you know, there could be potentially a false flag attack on the Al-Aqsa Mosque, which we obviously hope wouldn't happen. Guards are behind most terrorism that's ever taken place in this world. I do believe that this is in Turkish, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to listen to it, but we'll try. Yeah, it is, but it's only a 10-second clip anyway, and that's pretty much what he said in the clip. And of course, Israeli terrorism continues, because Israel killed all of these people. Look, they killed Hardy and Stillen, you know, and I quote tweeted saying, when Israel says they're targeting terrorists, this is who they mean. Absolutely heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. But in a rare occurrence, we had some Israeli settlers in Tel Aviv that protested against the government over attacks on Iran. What do you guys think of this video? Let's play it. A bit of lag. Maybe we could change the quality down a bit. Sorry about it's going to be not as good quality, but it's better than it keep lagging out every minute. So yeah, basically those Zionists are apparently protesting against their own government over the attacks on Iran. I mean, I don't know what you guys think about that one. Peace and blessings, Tariq. Thank you, brother, for tuning in. Yes, very interesting video, that one. Very interesting. Also, you know, Israel are getting absolutely smoked by Iran. As an Israeli F-15 was hit but managed to escape after being ambushed by Iranian air defenses. Pilots are reporting losing focus as fear and mistakes increase, and Iran might shoot down enemy aircraft soon. So we've got a tweet here. Give it a second, guys. I'm just checking the YouTube chat because it's not coming up on my... Oh, we're missing... Yeah, I don't know where all these comments are not coming up on my screen. Is Netanyahu dead? LQ, it appears we don't think he is, unfortunately not. I wish I could give you some better news, man. Yeah, I don't know why my chat keeps not working on here. Yeah, not too sure. I can't really see your guys' comments. Oh wait, I can see him now. Iran for self-defense. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, anyway, and this is what Emmanuel Fabian said. He said, an Israeli Air Force fighter jet was almost shot down over Iran amid the war, the military says. According to the IDF, an attempt was made to shoot down the jet, and it was close to being hit. The attempted interception of the plane failed due to the alertness and professionalism, the military said, adding that the sortie was completed successfully. The incident was investigated by the IAF and lessons were learned, the military adds. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. I'll say it's a lucky escape myself. How much profit has been made by arms companies while people suffer? Yeah, exactly that, man. Exactly that. These people, that's the thing about these wars, you know, the rich are always benefiting from it. It's always the poor people that are getting affected, you know. It's the poor people that get their countries bombed. Of course, the rich people get their countries bombed as well, but the difference is that the rich people are able to flee, you know, and they're also able to invest into certain arms companies and things like that. So, it's a shame the way the world works, you know. No sound, mate. Is the sound not working? Sound is fine, amigo. Yeah, I don't know why some people say that. I think maybe my stream must glitch out for some people. Thank you, Luckman. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, anyway, Israel continues to get cooked because earlier this morning we woke up to some, you know, some positive stuff, I guess, when Tel Aviv was on fire again. Let's play the video. Yeah, some fires in Tel Aviv, some impacts here. And of course we had a good morning Tel Aviv post. Wake up to see Tel Aviv burning. It's nowhere near to the extent of what Gaza was burning, but you know, at least they're getting some sort of karma. Yeah, some fires in Tel Aviv. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. And also, 8 interceptors were fired down to take down a single Iranian missile in Tel Aviv a short while ago. This is obviously 11 hours ago, sorry. Just reading it how it says it. But Israeli media reported that 7 injuries among settlers after debris from an Iranian missile hit Tel Aviv. And that's the crazy part about this, guys. That we said it before about the UAE, you know. It's true. Like, you see these Iranian drones, they take probably what, between 20 to 50k max to make these drones. And for Israel or any other country to try and shoot these drones down, it is costing them absolutely millions. It is costing them millions. So Iran, people are saying, oh look, Iran, like, they're being intercepted, some missiles are being intercepted. Yeah, true, but of course debris is falling, debris is destroying buildings. Some missiles are landing, a lot of missiles are landing, especially in Israel, and it's costing Israel to take all this down. But I suppose it is the US taxpayer that's probably paying for most of it. But at the end of the day, Iran are still draining everyone's. They're still causing some problems. Been changed. All immigrants have to go first. I'm not too sure about Tariq. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Lucas Davison, yo Saviour, good morning from Melbourne. Shout out to you, man. What time is it in Melbourne? Was it like 12 hours ahead or something? Must be like 9-10 o'clock there in the morning, is it? But yeah, here's some footage from when the 8 interceptors were fired just to take down a single Iranian missile. Think about how much that probably cost just to take down that one, 20 grand or something that Iran spent. So you can't really see too much in the video. You can see all of the smoke. Look at all them different launches it must have took just to take down that one drone. So L for Israel. L for Israel. And then we have footage showing a cluster bomb impacting in Tel Aviv this morning as well. Big boom there. Oh, 9 AM, I was right, yeah. Diaspora Africa said, is the corporate media hiding the damage in Israel by Iran? Yeah, of course they are, man. Of course they are. Same as they're trying to cover it up in like UAE and places like that. And of course, what does Israel do? Instead of you know, targeting Iran's military back, instead of targeting the Hezbollah military, they just decide, you know what, we're just going to bomb Gaza again. Well, everyone seems to have forgotten about Palestine. We're just going to bomb a load of civilians in Gaza, because that is exactly what they've done this morning. So yeah, the targeting of civilians unfortunately continues in Gaza. Yeah, some more footage of Tel Aviv getting hit. Well, this footage shows the extent of the destruction as damage was reported in Tel Aviv after yesterday's Iranian missile campaign. So this isn't even from like this morning. This is from yesterday. This is just like the footage of the aftermath. But yeah, I kind of answered your question. Diaspora Africa, Tel Aviv and Israel are definitely getting hit, and they're getting hit hard. Definitely got to mute that for copyright. Sky News this afternoon was interviewing someone about someone who started to talk about the US and the Israeli illegal act of aggression. Apparent live stream, but had a planned delay. They edited out aggression. Yeah, I'm not too sure, man. What can you expect from Zionist-owned media, I guess? And an Israeli military source told CNN, the other, you know, some more Zionist-owned media, but he told CNN that Israel expects at least with thousands of targets still in its target bank. I mean, they're predicting 3 weeks. That's what they think. They think they're going to get this war done in 3 weeks, you know. But maybe Iran's not. You know, maybe Iran wants to carry on longer. Maybe Iran wants to hit some of their own targets. Like they said, they're coming for Netanyahu. And look at these animals, man. Look at these animals. I've seen this video. We saw it yesterday. It came out. They have been arrested now, but this is actually what happened. I'm not sure if you guys saw this video. It was going viral. It was going viral everywhere, to be fair. All over Twitter, all over Instagram, all social media. Tourists attacked a Palestine protest in Brazil. I mean, what is wrong with these people? They just can't help themselves, can they? Let me put the quality lower, just so we can make sure it works. Yeah, it's crazy scenes, man. This is what can we expect from these Zionists, man? They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. But of course, luckily this morning, 3 Israelis were arrested in Brazil after they got into a physical fight with pro-Palestine protesters. Demons, man. Demons. What I was gonna say. We'll play this in a bit lower quality as well, just to make sure. Here's the footage of them getting arrested.
Aqui israelense que estava tumultuando Itacaré. O israelense acaba de ser preso aqui na Pituma, em Itacaré. Invadiram a manifestação. Yeah, man, W Brazil. W Brazil, not putting up with this bullshit.
I'm putting up with this bullshit. And of course, one last video on the Israeli side of things. The NBC released footage showing an Iranian ballistic missile striking Tel Aviv on February 28th after Israeli air defences failed to intercept. And of course, this is day one, you know, when it first kicked off, when Trump first announced that the war with Iran, but we've only just got this footage now. Oh, look at that explosion, man. That's a big hit, wasn't it? That was a big hit. Should we run that again? Not good. Not good to be a Zionist. All these Zionists as well have been trying to come out and say, no, they haven't made any impacts. We've intercepted majority of it. It's all just been debris falling. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. Yeah. Israel is getting absolutely cooked. They're getting. Thank you, user. Thank you, Jazz, as well. And thank you, Don, Over, and Oliver. W, man. W, you guys are too. You guys help, you know, help me out by just tuning in and watching. We're all in this together, man. But yeah, so basically, moral of the story is, don't be a Zionist terrorist, because it's not looking like it's going well for them guys. It's not looking like it's going well. All the countries the West are at war with all refuse the Rothschild's banking system. Yeah, exactly that, man. Exactly that. It's funny, isn't it? Because all of the people that are, you know, so-called enemies of the West, you know, the ones that the mainstream media will tell us are the bad people, the so-called bad people, none of them seem to be on Epstein Island. Have you noticed that? President Putin, not on Epstein Island. President Xi Jinping, also not on Epstein Island. Oh, not on Epstein Island. Armenia, not on Epstein Island. Palestine, Lebanon, the list goes on, guys. Every single person that's in these so-called bad guys, none of them seem to be on Epstein Island for some reason. You know, these satanic paedophiles that are raping children and bombing countries, you know. Somehow, these are the good guys, according to Western media. And, yeah, I don't know what to say about it, man. It's just a crazy society we live in. It's actually mad, isn't it, that we're living in a world that's run by these evil, satanic paedophiles. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Media decides who the goodies and the baddies are. Yeah, exactly that, Jazz. They, you got to think, the mainstream media, that they just tell us this out of the goodness of their heart, that they wanna help us and inform us for free. Propaganda. It's all propaganda. And if you don't do your own research, if you're just someone that sits at home and watches the TV, you don't know no better, unfortunately. And that's how they get so many of these people. But luckily for everyone in this chat, at least, and people that watch my videos, the majority of them, I'm sure we are all wide awake to the nonsense that they try to push. Yeah, crazy world, crazy world. Some comments appearing on the stream but not on here. Stuart, what you've got to do is, if you're on YouTube, you've got to go onto your YouTube. Excuse me, tired guys. Go to your YouTube, click the settings button, and there'll be like a little drop down thing, and then you need to change it to all messages, because it will be automatically set to top messages, so it will filter out anything that's it just filters out some messages basically. But yeah, if you do that, it should be fine. Stuff about Iran. So, senior Iranian official Mohsen Rizvi, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, said that the end of the war is only in their hands, and that they will consider ending the war only when they receive full compensation for all of their damages from the United States. He says that the second condition is obtaining a 100% guarantee for the future, which is not possible without the withdrawal of the US from the Persian Gulf. So yeah, they're saying that basically, look, the war, it's not up to you guys, you know. We're the ones that make the we're calling the shots. You guys bombed us first. We're defending ourselves, so we're gonna tell you our terms if you want the war to end. So yeah, W Iran, man, W Iran. Usually, you like the background, yeah? Yeah, no, it looks nice, doesn't it? It looks nice. Obviously, I'm not in the normal setup today. Yeah, looks nice. I would play the video, of course, but it's in Farsi, I believe, not Arabic. I said that last time and got grilled by you lot. So yeah, sorry I can't play that video, but that's pretty much the main key takeaway from it anyway. And we've got a few clips from Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, who's obviously a hero, man. Abbas Araghchi, he's been an OG of Iran for ages, and he's always speaking facts. But he done like a little TV interview, and he said last night they attacked Karg Island and Abu Musa Island with the artillery rocket system, HIMARS as they call it, which is a low-range rocket system, and they have done it from the soil of our neighbours. This is crystal clear that they are using the territory of our neighbours to attack us by these kind of rockets, and this is absolutely unacceptable. These attacks were tracked by our forces, and now it is clear that they are fired from the UAE, from 2 locations in the UAE, from Ras Al Khaimah, and from a location very close to the city of Dubai. And it is very dangerous that they use highly populated areas to launch these rockets against us. So yeah, let's play the clip, because I know this one is in English. Just fix the quality as well, because it will lag out otherwise. So yeah, our main man, Abbas Araghchi, W for him.
So the reaction will be clear. Last night they have attacked Khark Island and Abu Musa Island with the artillery rocket system, HIMARS as they call it, which is a low-range rockets, and they have done it from the soil of our neighbors. And this is crystal clear that now they are using the territory of our neighbors to attack us by this kind of rockets. And this is absolutely
Which
unacceptable.
neighbors, sir?
Well, the last night attacks were tracked by our forces, and now it is clear that they are fired from UAE, from 2 locations in the UAE, from in Ras Al Khaimah, and from a location very close to the city of Dubai. And it is very dangerous that they use highly populated areas to launch rockets against us.
So yeah, man, he's just basically saying like he's in disbelief. Like, how are these guys? How are they attacking us from densely populated civilian areas, and then crying when we're firing back? Why are you using civilian homes as human shields? Isn't that what the Zionists used to say? That Hamas was using human shields? No, this is what using human shields is. You're building rocket bases and launching missiles to attack Iran in densely populated civilian areas. I don't know, man. It's crazy. We've got another clip here. So Iran's foreign minister said again, I think by now it should have been clear and known for everybody that our system is very well rooted in the society. The Islamic Republic is a system which is not dependent on any individual or any group of people. It is well established. It's a very well established political structure, and the state is doing its functions. Everything is in place. They shouldn't have any hope that something happening to individuals will affect the system. It worked properly after the assassination and the martyrdom of our supreme leader. You saw that nothing happened and everything remained in order, and still it is under control. And it's just basically saying like, look guys, like, do you think that we care? Like, of course we're upset that our supreme leader Khamenei is dead, but do you think that's going to weaken us? Of course not. We're not weak. We'll continue this war like he's still here. Like he's still here.
I think by now it should have been clear and it should have been known for everybody that our system is very well rooted in the society. The Islamic Republic is a system.
Oh, what's that video? I guess I changed the quality. Sorry guys, my voice went there.
Which is not dependent on any individual or any group of people. It is well established. It's a very well established political structure, and deep state is doing its functions, is functioning, and everything is in place. So they shouldn't have any hope for anything happen to the individuals. The system is working. It worked properly after the assassination of the and martyrdom of our supreme leader. You saw that nothing happened and everything remained in order, and still everything is under control.
Yeah, man. W for Abbas Araghchi. W for him. Another clip as well. We've got a couple to go through. Another clip.
I think
we have another one where he spoke on the relations with Russia and China. He said, Russia and China are our strategic partners, and we've had close cooperation in the past, which is still continuous, and that includes military cooperation as well. I'm not going to go into any details of that, but we have good cooperation with these two countries, politically, economically, and even militarily. The volume was a bit low on that video, was it? I'll make sure I turn this one up.
Well, Russia and China are our strategic partners, and we have had close cooperation in the past, which is still continues, and that includes military cooperation as well. I'm not going into any details of that. A good cooperation with these two countries. Politically, economically, even militarily.
Yeah, so it lagged out a little bit there, but you heard me read it out anyway. Yeah, W, man, Russia and China. W, Russia and China, man. He said, man. Not going to say too much, but, they're helping us. They're helping. We have another clip from this same interview. Abbas Araghchi said, how is it possible that the Security Council condemns us for defending ourselves, and it's not condemning the United States and Israel who started the aggression? If they want to have a just decision or a resolution which can work, they should consider all aspects of any event. We are under attack. It was the United States and Israel who started this war. They deserve to be condemned, and not us. It's facts, man. It's facts. I don't know how anyone doesn't see this. How are you condemning Iran for shooting back, and then you're crying about you're crying about them defending themselves? Literally, like, who bombed who first? Iran came to the negotiating table last time and said that they're happy to stop fighting, and the 12-day war happened. And what does America and Israel do? They backstab them, They try and attack them. They kill their supreme leader. So why are they getting condemned? Russia didn't veto the UN resolution against Iran, though. Russia and China abstained from the last one. Jazz says she's fleeing to Russia. I feel the same, Jazz, honestly.
How is it possible that the Security Council for defending ourselves and is not condemning the United States and Israel who started this aggression? So if we want to have a just, full decision or resolution which can work, they should consider all aspects of any event. We are under attack. It was the United States and Israel who started this war. They deserve to be condemned, not us.
Yeah, obviously, I thought it was myself that was again, but it wasn't. It's the actual video that lags, I think, because the guy on the left, the interviewer, he didn't look laggy, so maybe it's just a connection. We've got two more videos to play from this interview. Iran's foreign minister said, what we are doing is only the principle of an eye for an eye, which is very well known. Exactly that, man. Like, he got attacked. Why are you not going to fight back? Make you look weak.
Just as an example, 2 days ago, the United States attacked one of our, they are doing, they are attacking our, cities and our and civilian targets. They attacked a school in Minam, well known for the whole world. They have attacked some hospitals. Two days ago, they attacked a bank of Iran. A building belongs to a bank, and so we decided to retaliate in kind with the building in two cities around us. So what we are doing is only the principle of an eye for an eye which is very well known.
It's a fact, man. It's a fact. Don Casino, yes, Tommy. Shout out to you, Tommy. Thanks for tuning back in, brother. Sim said stream freeze. Is the stream frozen, is it? I'm stream freezing today. How bad is it freezing, guys? Is it like unwatchable freezing, or is it like, is it bearable? Because I'm not indoors. I'm using my hotspots to stream, so I had a feeling it wouldn't be the best, you know. No worries, Tommy. It's a later one today anyway. China and Russia should help more Iran. They have the same enemies. Yeah, the thing is that Russia especially, you know, they're kind of tied up into their own war with the West right now, but they're doing, I guess, the best that they can. What are you saying, guys? Is it freezing like badly? Is it like, how bad is it? Can't really do too much about it as long as you guys still watch. Long live Ireland. Yeah, shout out the A because of their intentions to justify, as I said, the act of aggression which cannot be aggression. You're saying that you can't even see it now. One sec, I'm just gonna check on my phone. Sorry guys about this. Because of that. Yeah, it seems to be really laggy, doesn't it? Intentions justify. As I Yeah, I don't know, guys. If you can still see the video, I'm just gonna wrap it up here, man, because it appears that no one can even watch the stream right now. It's just a waste of our time, you know. We'll just do a stream tomorrow, man. We'll cover anything dark. But yeah, it appears that no one can see the stream. You told me, man, I'm glad that you liked the stream yesterday, man. It's crazy what these people are like, you know. But yeah, it seems like it's really laggy. I'm watching it on my phone myself. I can't even really watch it. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Is it that bad? People are saying they're back. You still see the video? I'm just gonna wrap it up there, man. I don't know. What do you think, man? Should I just wrap it up now? Or is it working? We'll just do a stream tomorrow, man. We'll cover anything. I had a few more. See, the viewers have come back a little bit as well. But yeah, man, I'm glad that you liked the stream yesterday, man. Thank you, Tommy. I don't know, what do you think, man? Should I just wrap it up now? Sorry guys, I'm going a bit quiet. I'm just looking at it on my phone. For me, it's the frames that are going fuzzy. I don't know. Let me try to play the last video of Abbas and see what happens. You're back, Lucas, yeah? Alright, cool. We'll try carry on a little bit longer. So, Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, the last clip of these videos, he said, I never said we're going to make bombs. I said that we have 440 kilos of 60% enriched material, and that was not a secret. That is it. That is what's mentioned in the reports of the IAEA. If enriched more, it could be enough for 10 bombs, according to your own experts' claims. So we are not ready to give them up, to dilute them, to download them into lower degrees. By saying that, I want to say that the concession that we're making was really big. But how they have interpreted that, I don't know, because of lack of knowledge, maybe because of their intentions to justify, and as I said, the act of aggression which could not be justified. Let's play the clip.
I never said that we are going to make bombs. I said that we have 440 kilos of 60% enriched material, and that was not a secret. That is what is mentioned in the reports of the IAEA. So I said that, look, this is mentioned in the report. This, if enriched more...
By the way, guys, this video is also lagging as well. Like, you know, not the connection. Like, when this was recorded, it was quite laggy. So, if you keep hearing Abbas lag out a little bit, it's not my stream doing it. It's the actual video.
Can be good enough for 10 bombs as your own experts claims. So we are ready to give them up.
Thank you, Oren, for following me on Kick. Appreciate that, man.
To give them away. We are ready to dilute them, to downblend them into lower degrees. And by saying that, I wanted to say that the concession that we are making is really big. But how they have interpreted that, I don't know. Maybe because the lack of enough knowledge, maybe because of their intentions to justify, as I said, the act of aggression, which cannot be justified. I hope that the true story of what happened on 26 February in Geneva would become, known to the people soon.
Yeah. W Abbas, man. W Abbas. Hopefully you guys can still hear me loud and clear. Yeah. The Turkish Foreign Minister, Hakan Fidan, spoke on Iran. He said, "We also spoke with my Iranian counterpart after the latest incidents." Oh, we got a super chat, man. Lucas, W Josh, Free Palestine. Thank you, brother. Free Palestine. I appreciate that, man. The super chats are helping me a lot, guys. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Reminder, jump on Kick and follow the Saviour on YouTube. You can barely say anything. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that, Don, man. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, the Turkish Foreign Minister said, "We also spoke with my Iranian counterpart after the latest incidents. They again do not claim responsibility for the event, and they say they did not give any such order and have no connection with such an attack. Of course, there is also technical data available. We are frankly discussing with them the contradiction between their statements and the reality." So he's basically saying, like, look, this attack that happened in Turkey the other day, like, basically what we said, it was a false flag. Iran is still denying it. They're still saying it's a false flag. Interesting. Obviously, the video's in Turkish, so we can't play it. But some other things have been going on. Iran's IRGC warned the US to remove all American industrial sites from the Middle East and advised civilians sorry guys, advised civilians living near the US-owned factories to evacuate and to stay safe. So they're saying, listen, like, if you're living in the area, just get out the area, man. Get out the area. We're gonna strike soon, and the regime change is obviously a failure as well. Well, let me just read this one out actually first, because it goes with the one above. The spokesperson, the same spokesperson we just saw, Qatar Al Anbiya Central Headquarters, for the Qatar Al Anbiya Central Headquarters, sorry. He said, "We asked people living near industrial areas, basically move out of the way or you get harmed." Basically what he said up there. Don't know why. I said it twice. Subscribe on YouTube. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate that, brother. But yeah, this is what I was going to say. So, the whole game plan from the Zionists and the Americans was for regime change. Of course, that was their main sort of thing that they wanted to do. Before the war started, they tried, funding these fake protests against the government to try and cause a civil war sort of thing in Iran. Obviously that failed, and they decided to start a war instead. But the Iranian people, clearly, even after the war, even after everything that's going on, they still stand with their government. Because we've seen many videos coming out recently of loads of pro-government protests happening in Iran. This is a few of the videos here. So we've got Iranians across various cities remain steadfast amid US-Israeli attacks, showing their loyalty to their government. Yeah, big protest going on. We've got a couple videos. Does it look like they want a regime change? I don't think so. Yeah, so you guys get the point. The Iranians are standing strong with their government. Of course, this is part of the reason why they're standing strong with their government, because the American and the Israeli terrorists are killing their people. Do you think they want them people in charge of their country? No, they don't. An Iranian mother came out and said a heartbreaking speech. She said, "My son was martyred while he was fasting. I wish I had 10 more sons like him. I am proud of him and I honour him." And look, some more on the false flag stuff, man. Some more on the false flag stuff. Because Iran's Ali Larijani came out and made a statement. And he said, "I've heard that the remnants of Epstein's team have devised a conspiracy to create an incident similar to 9/11 and frame Iran for it. Iran is fundamentally opposed to such terrorist programs and has no war with the American people." So that's great, you know. It's good that they're coming out and saying these sort of statements. The only problem is that the mainstream media isn't going to publish these sort of statements. They're going to bury this type of information and hope that no one sees it. But yeah, I mean, they're basically saying, look guys, we've got no problem with the American people. We've got a problem with your government. And any false flag that might come out down the line, that is not us. It's nothing to do with us, you know. So yeah, W Iran for that. Don said, "Why didn't you try streaming on X? I'm sure you'll drive a lot of views." Yeah, to be fair, we get a lot of views on X, but I'm trying to drive everyone over to these platforms, you know, because X, I don't know, I just don't really like the platform. It's more for like news and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, what else have we got? Of course, Iran have just been giving Israel hell and America hell. They released some footage from Wave 54 of the strikes, showing the IRGC using Sejil missiles for the first time ever in this war. Some amazing footage here. Yeah, and of course, thank you, Lucas, man. Everyone give a W for Lucas in the chat, man. Helping support independent creators like myself. Exactly that, mister. Israel is getting pounded, but the mainstream media is hiding it. That's the thing. They're not going to show any of these videos. Not going to show any of this footage. And in fact, they'll bury it. They'll bury it and make it hard to find. Yeah. Crazy scenes, man. Yeah, Iran is not fucking about, man. Iran's not fucking about. Iran air defenses also shot down a 158 AGM cruise missile over Lauriston in western Iran yesterday, early this morning. Sorry. Some pictures here. And we had more footage of the brave Iranians again, continuing to protest without fear despite the American and Israeli bombardment. I know we say this every time, but isn't it crazy, you know, when you see the Israeli settlers, how they react when a bomb just drops near the vicinity of them, it doesn't even hit anything. They all start crying, you know, playing the victim, all that sort of thing, but this is the difference between the Iranians and the Zionists, you know. These people are built for this. and the Zionists are not. So I don't know why they go around creating all these terror attacks. Yeah, W for the Iranians, and yeah, another W for you, Lucas, man. Appreciate that, brother. Iran's foreign minister as well. So basically, bit of backstory on this, because I haven't got the post up right now. But the Americans have been coming out trying to say that, you know, Iran, like, they wanted to have a ceasefire, but we didn't accept their terms. You know, we don't agree with what they said in their ceasefire. They're basically trying to say that Iran have come, you know, behind closed doors and said that they want a ceasefire, and America said no. Trying to make America look, you know, like they're brave or like they're winning or whatever. But Iran's foreign minister Abbas Araghchi came out to CBS and he said, "We did not request a ceasefire. We did not ask to negotiate with anyone, and we are ready to defend ourselves if necessary." So yeah, it's not a joke, America. These guys are not fucking about, man. They don't want a ceasefire. A ceasefire on their terms only. Yeah. Israel's third temple plan is crazy. Imagine blowing up the third holiest site for Muslims and building a temple on top. They need to be stopped ASAP. I completely agree with you, brother. Completely agree. This is a funny one as well. Iran's parliament speaker, Ghalibaf, quote tweeted what President Trump said, and Trump said again that the US has defeated Iran, and he said he has claimed that he defeated us 9 times in the last 2 weeks. Hilarious. Hilarious. It is hilarious at this point, isn't it? It's laughable, man. We had some more stuff from Araghchi, a few more clips from Araghchi. So this is a different interview. They asked him on the question, they said, "You're speaking to us via Zoom. The Iranian people don't have open internet access. But you do. Why?" Araghchi replied, "Because I'm the voice of the Iranians and I have to defend their right. The internet is closed because of security reasons. Because we are the ones that are under attack." Exactly that, you dumb mainstream media bitch, man.
I just do want to point out, you're speaking to us via Zoom. The Iranian people don't have open internet access. But you do. Why?
Well, because I'm the voice of Iranians, and I have to defend their right. So this is why I have access to internet to just you know, have our voice being heard by the international community. But internet is closed because of the security reasons, because we are under attack, we are under aggression, and we have to do everything to protect our people. In any country, there are, you know, urgent measures taken for the sake of war.
I just do want to point out, you're speaking to us.
Yeah, man, exactly. Tell that dumb mainstream media bitch, man. Tell her straight. Another clip from Araghchi. This is where he said it. Look, he said it to her as well. He said, "We never asked for a ceasefire or negotiations. We are ready to defend ourselves as long as it takes until Trump comes to the point that this is an illegal war. There are people being killed just because Trump wants to have fun." Exactly that. He wants to have fun. You know, they're making all these like Call of Duty mock edits and all this stuff, trying to like glorify this war. Glorify a war for the Epstein regime. Alright then. Alright then.
Said this weekend he is not ready to make a deal with Iran because the terms aren't good enough yet. His administration is saying this war could last another 3.5 weeks or so. Has Iran asked for a ceasefire?
No, we never asked for a ceasefire, and we have never asked even for negotiation. We are ready to defend ourselves as long as it takes, and this is what we have done so far, and we continue to do that until President Trump comes to the point that this is an illegal war with no victory, and you know, there are you know, peoples being killed only because President Trump wants to have fun. This is what he has said.
Have fun?
We are not, yes, this is what he said, that they are sinking, ships and targeting different places because it is fun. And the Secretary of War has said that there is no mercy. And this is actually a war crime. Even saying that is a war crime. So this is a war. This is a war of choice by President Trump and the United States, and we are going to continue our self-defense.
Well,
exactly that, man. Continue your self-defense. Key words. It is self-defense. User, she was mocking about the fact that they need to close the internet because they wage cyber war against them too. Yeah, very good point. Didn't even think about that. It's a good point. Yeah, we've got one more from Abbas Arachi. Made a tweet saying, I've been told that a family member of a US soldier killed in a war of choice on Iran is relying on public donations. As fair and equitable deal was within reach, those providing poor advice to the President of the United States are responsible for the bloodshed. This war is imposed on both Americans and Iranians. Exactly that, man. It's the innocent Americans that are being killed as well. You know, they're getting brainwashed into believing that they're fighting to help their country. Really, they're going to die for Epstein. It's a sad reality. It's a sad reality about it all. No worries, Jazz. No worries. I think we was having a bit of lag earlier anyway, probably around the time that you left. Yeah. Onto some America stuff. I mean, as long as the stream's still good to go, like, I'll continue, you know, because it was lagging for a lot of people earlier, but I've got it up on my phone now down there. That's probably why you can see me get paid from Kick if we meet the requirements. But yeah, anyway, back into the news. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez criticised both Trump and Netanyahu. Spain have just been, they're just W all the time in it, Spain, man. Spain are always, seems like lately anyway, they're always on the right side of history. He said, you cannot support those who set the world on fire and then blame the smoke that was caused by that fire. W Spain, hit it bang on the head there, hit it bang on the head. The user said as soon as you said that it started lagging. I fucking bet it did, man, typical, excuse my language. Hopefully it's good now, I'm hoping it is. I would play the clip of course, but it's in Spanish, and I don't talk Spanish. And Tucker Carlson came out and said that he almost wants to run for president just to debate Ted Cruz. Let's play the clip. Tucker's been on a roll lately as well, what do you think? Oh, I can see some lag on the stream here. What the hell is going on? What going on here? Mister, please reset your Wi-Fi, bro. I'm streaming on a hotspot right now, man. Streaming on a hotspot right now. It's peak times. It's peak times. I think it might be fixed. Let's try to play the clip. I'll put this down to 360p and turn the speed to 1.25. Let's see if we can play this clip.
As for Ted Cruz, he says he's running against me for president. I almost want to run for president just to debate Ted Cruz, because I think it would go about the way it went last time. And for my part, I deeply enjoyed it, which is why I've never tweeted about it, because I just keep that little spark of joy inside me for rainy days, and I think about that conversation and smile. I would run for Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. I'd run for Pope. I'd run for head of the library board. I would run for anything for the opportunity to do that and watch Ted Cruz, and it appeals to the mean part of me, I think. All you need to do with Ted Cruz, another Harvard graduate. All the dumbest people went to Harvard. That's a talking point, but it's actually real. Ted Cruz went to Harvard. Bill Ackman, who's like a moron, went to Harvard. And Ben Shapiro went to Harvard. Anyway, if he's like this famously brilliant guy, silver-tongued Ted Cruz, he's going to be on the Supreme Court. You ask him the simplest question possible. I'm only capable of dumb questions because I'm not a genius. Like, what's the population of Iran? What Bible verse are you talking about? Dumb stuff. He can't answer any of it. Like, nothing. And that to me was like amazing. It wasn't like I went in there with hyper complicated questions. I'm a really well-experienced interviewer. I'm going to trip you up with my sophistry. It was like, hey, Ted, who lives in Iran? No clue. And he's calling for its overthrow. So I imagine we'd have more fun like that, and I would stop anything I was doing to have more of that, because I just loved it.
Yeah, W. Tucker, man. Yeah, like Jazz said, he's an independent thinker. He's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. A lot of people got a lot to say about him. A lot of people don't like him, but I think he's alright, man. I think he's alright. Of course, you know, after American terrorism in Venezuela, just a little side note, the US Embassy in Venezuela has hoisted the American flag for the first time in 7 years. Of course, you kidnapped the president and trying to put a regime change in, you know? That's what they're trying to do to Iran. This is why Iran cannot let this happen. Cannot let this happen by any means necessary. Otherwise, this is what you'll be seeing in Iran if it does, if their plan does work. Yeah, what a load of bullshit, man. Don't need to sound on for this. Yeah. This is what Iran will look like, man, if the regime change was successful. Raising fucking flags for America in the country. No one wants that. No one wants that. No one wants the Epstein regime flag raised. No one wants that. Especially not the Iranians. So yeah, Iran continued to target American bases all across the region as a fire broke out at the US Victoria base near Baghdad airport after a drone strike last night. So let's play the clip. I think we've got sound on this one. You can see there's big hits. Yeah, not a good day to be an American or a Zionist terrorist. Fuck Trump the terrorist. Trump, of course, yeah, he claimed that Iran is ready to negotiate a ceasefire, but he's not prepared to make a deal yet. Iran wants to make a deal when I don't want to make it because the terms aren't good enough yet. But we all know, after Arachi just told us, that's a load of nonsense. They never offered a deal. It's Trump just talking nonsense, trying to act like they're in control of the war when they're not. You know, Trump the terrorist, man. Yeah, I'm the only one on Kick. Yeah, everyone go to Kick, man. Don Casino, shout at you, man. Go to my Kick page. It's in the description of the video. We need to get the Kick numbers up, guys. Help me out. And Tucker, another clip from Tucker. He said that the United States government may be preparing to arrest him through a CIA criminal referral. The government is reportedly claiming that Carlson's interviews with Iranian leaders before the war even began may have violated the law. He said that the government spied on him, read his text messages, and now is trying to imprison him like Julian Assange and Edward Snowden. Crazy, man. That's what you get for free speech around America. Yeah, they even the Putin interview, remember? They was going crazy about that one as well. Let's speed this up to avoid some copyright.
CIA is preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report, to the Department of Justice on the basis of they read my texts. So the crime under consideration apparently would be the Foreign Agent Act or something like that, acting as an agent of a foreign power. And I don't expect this to go anywhere. I'm not too worried about an actual criminal case against me for a bunch of reasons. One, I'm not an agent of a foreign power. Unlike a lot of people commenting on U.S. politics and global affairs, I have only one loyalty, and that's never acted against it. Its interests are the only interests I care about because I'm from here and I have a lot of kids. So that's not a concern. I've also never taken money from anybody. Don't need it, don't want it, and that's provable. And moreover, it's my job to talk to everybody all the time and try and figure out what's happening around the world. That's literally what I do for a living, and I'm not going to stop doing that. Nor should I don't think. I'm also an American. I can talk to anybody. I have no secrets to divulge. So legally, I think the case is ludicrous, and I doubt it'll even become a case. I'm bringing this up for a couple of reasons, though, and they're pretty obvious. One is that countries tend to become more authoritarian in wartime. It's just the nature of war. People are dying. The stakes are high. People's emotions have risen to a very high point, to a crescendo. And so there's much less tolerance for any kind of dissent in the homeland. The irony, of course, is the United States fights wars on behalf of freedom, but there's always less of it here in our country during war. So that's a widely recognized phenomenon, and it's likely to happen now, too.
Yeah, man, crazy times. And W. Tucker for continuing to persevere through these terrible times that we're living in. Terrible times. Tommy, man, it's up to you, brother. I'll get used to the name eventually, but yeah, you are right now. I keep forgetting who you are sometimes. But yeah, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. I'll remember after a couple of days. Just give me time. Tucker speaking out against genocide. I agree with him. Yeah, exactly that. Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, and he seems like an authentic guy, exactly that, Jazz. But yeah, Iran continued targeting American air bases as smoke was seen rising above after reports of an attack on the Isa air base in Bahrain. Also, we've been seeing a lot of protests coming around. It seems like the whole world is on the side of Iran and not America and Israel. We had Kashmiri Shiite protesters have been dragging makeshift coffins marked with the faces of Netanyahu and Trump through the streets in anger over the US and Israeli attacks on Iran. So yeah, W for these guys, man. W for these guys. I'm going to put it on mute because I don't know if this is a copyrighted song. But look at this. They're dragging the coffin of Netanyahu and Trump through the streets. Crazy, crazy, crazy. W for the Kashmiris. Yeah, you get the point. And also another protest took place, this time in Tokyo, in front of the US Embassy in Tokyo, should I say. Iranian and Japanese people came together and are chanting against the US and Israeli attacks on Iran. So yeah, our world doesn't agree with this war, this act of terrorism. Also got the Palestine flags as well. No, what done here? Yeah, Tucker's an authentic guy, and it's actually that, Tommy. Tucker's so dangerous to Israel. Big up to him, man. His family was even threatened by Israel. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly that. He's putting his life on the line for this shit, you know. And one last thing for the American sort of things. A fire broke out inside the US Victoria base in Baghdad following a missile impact, with unconfirmed reports of wounded at the site. So this was only a few hours ago before we started the stream.
والله العظيم قاموا يفتشون بكي بس لا تقع جوابي بالمي دير بالكم شباب يا ولد شنو غير بالقاعدة غير قاموا يصرخون اسمع الصريخ مالهم قبل هذا مراسل الجزيرة يا مراسل العربية بلا صاعدة هي بلا صاعدة بلا صاعدة هنا هاي ولد.
Yeah, so no good day to be the American terrorist or Zionist terrorist, man. They're getting absolutely cooked by the Iranians. They are getting cooked. Yeah, man, Tommy, I remembered you this time. I told you, just take me some time to get used to, I guess. Yeah, man. Everyone, WJazz. What next? What next? A couple more bits to go over. A couple bits from the Strait of Hormuz. So, as you guys probably know, Iran still is fully controlling the Strait of Hormuz, and it is becoming a financial and an economical problem for the majority of the world, unless of course you're not on the side of the Zionist terrorists, that is. If that's the case, then I'm sure you have no problems. But anyway, some stuff about this. So Iran's foreign minister Abbas Araghchi came out, said the touted US security umbrella has proven to be full of holes and inviting rather than deterring trouble. US is now begging others, even China, to help make it all move safe. Iran calls on brotherly neighbours to expel the foreign aggressors, especially as their only concern is Israel. W, man. Abbas Araghchi's so base, man. Love that guy, man. the commander of the falsely claimed to have destroyed his navy and then falsely claimed to be escorting oil tankers. He said that the US is now asking others for reinforcements and reminds that the Strait of Hormuz has not yet been militarily closed, but it is merely being controlled. So yeah, these guys, they've really got these Americans and these Zionists on the ropes, haven't they? Sorry, I keep yawning, guys. I'm getting a bit tired. The UK also said that they may deploy naval ships and mine hunting drones to assist in reopening the Strait of Hormuz. I mean, man. Why does our country always have to be on the wrong side of history? We have to live in this country, don't we? But yeah, there's only a few bits on the Strait of Hormuz. And on to our last sort of stories for today. A few bits and bobs with Hezbollah. For those of you that don't know, because I know these stories get swept under the rug a lot, especially by mainstream media, that Hezbollah are currently in the middle of a war with Israel. As soon as the war kicked off between Iran, America and Israel, Hezbollah said, look, we're getting involved, you know, we're gonna help Iran. We helped our brothers in Palestine already, we're now going to help our brothers in Iran. So of course, what does Hezbollah do? They target military bases, they target Israeli soldiers, they've been killing loads of Israeli soldiers. And what does Israel do? Anyone got any guesses? I know the chat's a bit delayed, so I'm going to go ahead and answer. Israel targets children and women and families. Of course, that's what they do in retaliation. But yeah, a Syrian child, this is a sad video, a Syrian child refugee named Mohammed living in Lebanon broke down after an Israeli strike killed 6 of his family members, and he was lucky enough to survive, but now he's got to live the life without the majority of his family. I mean, so sad. He said, I saw my father cut in pieces. Sad, man, he can't even hold it together. I'm so sorry. Really heartbreaking. That must have been terrifying. I wish it was me. Instead of seeing my father like that. That jet flew by. My dad killed. My mum killed. My sister-in-law and her kids. When did this happen? I was sleeping and the strike woke me. So sad, man. So sad. Like, that kid is, that poor child is gonna always remember that moment, you know? He's it's just sad. It's just sad. A senior Hezbollah source told Al Jazeera, the resistance is ready to confront any attempt by the enemy to advance on land. We will fight a Karbala-like battle, and any ground incursion will be costly for the enemy. We had Turkish Foreign Minister come out. The Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan came out again and spoke about Lebanon, and he said, frankly, we are concerned that Netanyahu may embark on a new genocide under the pretext of fighting Hezbollah. And it's exactly that. Do you remember a few days ago, guys, the Israelis were saying to the government of Lebanon, because I'm not sure if you guys know, but Hezbollah and the government, they're not really on the same page. And yeah, basically Israel said, listen, if you guys can't control Hezbollah, if you guys can't stop them from targeting our soldiers, then we'll have to invade ourselves and get rid of them ourselves. So yeah, it looks like they're going to end up... I hope that they don't, but it looks like that is their plan, to try and commit another genocide in Lebanon and invade their country. All part of the Greater Israel Project, of course. Crazy demons, man. These people are demons. And yep, Israel killed all members of this family in Lebanon. Israel is a terrorist state, of course. I mean, just killing innocent people, man. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And what does Hezbollah do in return? They released footage showing a guided missile striking Israeli soldiers entrenched at the newly established Jabal Balat site in southern Lebanon. So yeah, direct hits on Israeli soldiers, man. That's the difference, I guess. Any updates from Hamas? Haven't heard from them. They did speak. They've had brief statements. The only thing is all of this stuff going on with Iran and Israel and America is kind of, you know, covering up any news. They probably have been saying some bits and bobs, but I haven't seen too much about it myself, to be fair. And the last bit of stuff about Lebanon, Israel. What does Israel do after losing their soldiers? Of course, they target civilian homes with white phosphorus bombs again to strike southern Lebanon. And of course, using these type of bombs is a war crime. It's illegal. Blatant war crimes. Blatant war crimes. It's demons, man. Demons. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think that's pretty much all of it, to be fair. Did we talk about the UAE? We didn't talk about the UAE, did we? Okay, so there's a few more bits about the UAE actually. Good job I remembered. So the war with Iran has also dragged the UAE into this conflict due to the UAE having American bases and things like that in their country and using them to target Iran, target civilians in Iran. And UAE have been using densely populated civilian areas, even one in the heart of Dubai, as Iran said, to target Iran. So, of course, Iran has been striking back. Iran's Hatam al-Anbiya headquarters issued a statement and said, "We call on the people of the UAE to evacuate ports, ship docks, and the locations of US forces so that they are not harmed." So they're saying, listen guys, like, we're going to hit you, you got to leave. Otherwise you're going to get dragged into it, unfortunately. And Iran's armed forces issued a warning for the evacuation of 3 seaports in the United Arab Emirates. So this was yesterday. You can see that this is, you know, it's getting serious, guys. It's getting serious. And then yesterday as well, we saw smoke columns rising from the Fujairah oil port in Fujairah, UAE, after a drone targeted the facility. Let's play the couple of clips we've got. Yeah, crazy. And another one here. Yeah, some crazy footage from the UAE. We've got more pictures here. Massive fires and dense smoke have erupted at the Fujairah oil port in the UAE following the attack by Iran. So yeah, look at these images here as well. Crazy. Oil prices definitely. Any traders in the chat? Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy scenes from the UAE. And one more. I'm trying to think if we've got anything else, because I know I missed that one. I don't think we do though, unfortunately. No, I think that's pretty much it, guys, to be fair. It's getting late anyway, you know. Meant to have work in the morning. Been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes, guys, though. It's not been a bad stream. Unfortunately, we had some lag earlier. Oh, of course. Big lag now. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Hope you see this goodbye message. If you don't, peace out. I'll post the clips on YouTube tomorrow. Thank you all for having patience while I've been in these conditions today. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Speak to you tomorrow.
Today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the Savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander. I'm telling him this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zios, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.